down there.
Come down and steal a cigarette from me. Last night, right?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Winkler. Happy birthday to you. Couple little blocks. Yes. Okay. Wait. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Winkler. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Good morning, Mr. Winkler. Time to rise and shine. Rise and shine. We don't want to miss our birthday, do we? But first, let's take our temperature. I know you really must be excited today. Just imagine, you're 75 years old today. You know, how do these rooms get so messy in just 24 hours? There's not many people who can say they're 75 years old, Mr. Winkler. Just think, if you beat the odds, according to the latest statistics, why, you should be dead right now. If it hadn't been for your stroke, why, I bet you'd be jumping out the door right now. I just know you're going to have a wonderful day. Some of your relatives are coming to see you, and I know you must be anxious to see them. Well, how long has it been? It's been at least a year since you've seen them. Oh, dear. Oh, no. This will never do. I must tell Mr. Parker. This is really going to mess up the birthday. I hope Mr. Parker understands. Mr. Parker! Mr. Parker! Mr. Parker! Mr. Parker, I'm almost certain I couldn't find a pulse and his eyes are fixed and they're dilated.
Well, you've been wrong before, nurse. Need I remind you of that? I prefer to check for myself before the doctor is called in to pronounce them officially dead. Well, congratulations on your first correct diagnosis, nurse. He's dead all right. Of all the luck, it just doesn't seem fair.
Yes, I know. Dying on his birthday when his relatives are coming to see him for the first time in over a year. One can't help but feel sorry for him.
Him? Who's talking about him? It isn't fair that I should put out $50 for a birthday party, and now I probably won't get paid back. With all the luck, and I can't charge it to Medicare.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be understanding.
Oh, cake, candles, punch, air mattress, pajamas. They're not going to reimburse me when they get here and find out he's dead. How am I supposed to put it to them? Oh, good talked to Mr. Winkler since he's been here?
Why, yes, sir. I talk to him every day.
No, I don't mean that. You talk to everything. I mean, did he ever react at all?
Well, he never actually said anything, if that's what you mean.
Did he ever nod his head, smile, frown, grin, wink? Did he ever respond in any way?
No, sir. He did have a bilateral CVA. A massive stroke like that would restrict anybody. Why, I don't think I've seen him move once since he's been here.
Do his relatives know he's like this? I mean, have they seen him in this condition?
When he was first admitted, they were here.
And he was just like this, I mean, dead, except for the heartbeat?
I guess you could say that, sir.
So it would be reasonable to assume that they would expect to find him in a like condition. Unresponsive, so to speak?
Oh, yes, sir. The doctor's prognosis was very doubtful. I don't think they'll be expecting any improvement.
It really is a shame this had to happen, especially at a time like this. His relatives were really looking forward to this party. Well, just think, they're probably on their way up here right now, driving all this way for nothing. Here they've come from out of town to visit their uncle or whoever he is, and when they get here, we have to spoil their afternoon by telling them he's dead. Just makes me wish you hadn't found him like this morning, nurse. I mean, let's face it, you and I both know this party's as much for their benefit as for his. They haven't been to see the old boy in over a year. They must feel terrible. Imagine how guilty they will feel when they get here and find out he didn't make it.
I'm sure they'll feel badly about it.
Oh, I just wish when you found him this morning, nurse, he was still alive. But come to think of it, what difference would it make whether he was alive or not? I mean, if they came here for an hour or so, unless they actually listened to the heartbeat, they wouldn't know he was dead.
Well, he still looks the same. His breathing was very shallow anyway. I didn't notice anything different until I took his temperature.
Well, just imagine how much better they would feel if they came here for an hour or so and had a little party for him, and then went for him later on this evening that he passed away. Why, they could toast his health, sing happy birthday, open some presents, cut the
It
cake.
would be nice.
Not to mention the enormous guilt feelings it would spare them. You know, nurse, I'm almost tempted to go ahead with this party.
But he's dead, Mr. Parker.
Well, if you want to be technical now, he's been dead for some time. But that's not the point. The point is his relatives are coming for a birthday party, and it would be selfish on our part to deny them that right. Is it wrong for us to allow them to do such a kind thing? We have to think of the living, too. We have to think of what effect his death might have on them. Should they not be given the opportunity of redeeming themselves? Don't you see?
I think so, sir.
Of course you do. And you know why you do? Because you're a kind, considerate person. You care about the feelings of others. I could tell that from the first time I met you.
I always have been a kind and sensitive person. Why, my mother used
Of
to say
course
to me...
you are. That's why I hired you. And of course, for all the extra work of the party, there'll be a nice little bonus in it for you.
Oh, this?
Well, you don't think I'd let you go to all this extra work now and not reward you, do you?
And I never really thought about it. I mean, I just do my
Oh, and
job.
a fine job you do. And of course, I never forget employees I can depend on, especially when it comes time for pay raises and promotions.
I guess it would make the relatives feel a lot better.
That's the ticket now. Let's get on with it. We don't want the party to get off to a late start. You can get busy and get this room cleaned up. And you might put a little makeup on his cheeks and turn on his electric blanket.
If you're sure it's all right.
Oh, it's all right. Remember, we're doing this for them, right?
Yes, sir, for them.
That's the ticket. Now, let's get on with it.
school teacher doing, eh?
Fine, Harry. How are you, Ruth?
Oh, can't complain. How are you doing, Ralph?
Hello, Ruth. I'm fine.
I locked the car back up.
Oh, great. Hey, thanks a lot.
Oh, no. Well, you really shouldn't.
Oh, that's all right. You people who work with the old folks deserve everything you can get.
Well, if I can be of any further assistance, just ring the front door.
Thanks a lot.
Hello, Uncle Wink. Happy birthday.
Oh, you have to yell, Ralph, or he can't hear you. Like this. Hello, Uncle Wink. Ralph says happy birthday.
There's no need to yell, Harry.
You have to yell or he can't hear you. Jeez.
He doesn't look very well.
You ought to feel his hands.
Hey, Ralph, did you see my new car outside?
I don't know, Harry. Which one was it?
Jeez, come on outside and I'll show you. You'll love it. It's great.
You gotta wait. I mean,
Come on,
I'm just
come
gonna
on.
spend a little time.
Come on, don't get stick in the mud. Give the girls a little chance. Get the gossip out of the way while we're out there. Come on, you'll love it. Come on.
Just like a kid.
I think all men are like that when it comes to a new car.
Harry's like that when it comes to anything. It's embarrassing to go anywhere with him.
Is anyone else here yet?
No, we're the only ones. Can't say they blame them, though. They probably don't want to be around Harry.
I feel bad about not coming to see you for such a long time. Ralph hasn't said so, but I can tell he's ashamed. We really should have come more often.
The only place Harry ever goes is to the bowling alley. You may know that when he finally decides to take a trip, he brings me to the funeral. I mean, the nursing home.
Uncle Wink has been very good to all of us.
So it's not that I mind the drive up here. It's just that it pains me to see the old sweetie so out of sorts. I mean, it's not his fault that he's like this, but, well, after all, it is sort of hard on the rest of us.
I've been thinking about him since we decided to have the car. It's sad anyway, because for the last year I just put him in the back of my mind like something you'd rather not think about. But when Ralph told me about the party, I started thinking about him, lying there by himself. How lonely he must be. I wondered if he knew what was going on. He wanted someone to talk to him. We really should have come here more often.
Oh, don't fret your head about that, Meg. He can't think any more than an eggplant can. Oh, well, it's true, Sugar. His mind is gone.
We don't know that.
Well, just look at him, Sugar. He was that way a year ago. No change. If there'd been anything left in that head of his, we'd have known by now.
Still, we can't say whether or not he can think. I mean, just because he can't move or respond doesn't mean he can't think.
But he can't think. Well, go up there and look in his eyes. There's nothing there. There's all gone. Try talking to him. You might as well be talking to a grave.
You really shouldn't say things like that,
some birthday cake here is going to make you think you're in heaven.
Harry,
Huh?
you might disturb the other patients.
Oh, that's all right. They probably want this place livened up a bit anyway. I mean, you always did like it lively, didn't you, Uncle Wink? Jesus, I think he heard me.
Heard you?
Yeah, he had kind of a twinkle in his eye.
Your breath is probably making him cry.
Boy, we sure had some good times together, eh, Ralphie boy? You, me, and Uncle Wink.
Yeah.
Hey, Meg, did I ever tell you about the time that Uncle Wink took Ralphie boy and me to the girlie show?
Yes, you did.
God, that was really something, eh, Ralphie boy?
Yeah.
Uncle Wink, you know, he made us sit in the front row and we had to
Harry,
whistle and
we've all heard it at least 15 times.
Ah, sugar, I just remembered. Hey, remember that time he took us down the car?
Harry, why don't you go call Ted? I mean, if he hasn't left yet, we might as well get this thing started.
Well, all right. I guess, if you want me to. You want to come with me, Ralphie?
No, I'll stay here.
Geez, you know, I hope they take collect calls.
They really should come. At least this one time. I tell you, I can't see Ted spending the money on the gas to take the drive up here, much less buy a birthday present.
Well, what time is it?
10:50. They should have been here by now. I tell you, he ain't coming. It was all we could do to get him to come to Aunt Ellen's funeral. The only reason he decided to go was so he could stay with us for a few days and eat for nothing.
I'll bet you had a wonderful time.
Wonderful time. That brat kid of his ate everything but the refrigerator. And on top of that, he wet the bed every night. Spoiling. Kid's ugly, too. He looks just like Ted.
It's a stage, Ruth. All children go through a stage like that.
Oh, sugar, I mean, forgive me for saying it, but you and Ralph ain't got no kids. I got two of them, and I know. The kind of ugly that kid has, he won't grow out of. Sort of like a wart. The only thing growing does is make it bigger.
Excuse me, I'm going to get the presents out of the car.
How are your children getting along, Ruth?
I'm starving. Sure you would bite. Oh, the kids are fine. Mike's got a nasty complexion problem, but the dermatologist, $35 a visit. He says it's just a stage. I hope so. Becky's taking ballet lessons.
No, I didn't. I think it's a good idea, though. I mean, for children to take something like dancing or piano, something nice.
$25 a week. I hope it's worth it. She has to work off a little weight, though. Right now, she looks like a tuck and roll tutu. She'll outgrow it. Did you say you're still teaching?
Yes, 6th grade.
I just gotta have a bite of this. I'm starved.
Don't you think we should wait?
Oh, don't worry. They'll never know the difference, Meg. Just like hospital food. You might as well be eating a towel. There's no taste at all.
Well, it was nice of them to supply a cake, though.
You don't think we're getting this for free, do you? They charge for everything here except the washroom. Knock on wood. Did you say you were still teaching?
Yes, 6th grade.
That's nice. Real nice. Well, now you can stand all them little brats, though.
Actually, most of them are very sweet, intelligent children.
Oh, that's because you don't have to live with them, sugar. When Mike was that age, I started wishing they'd made a retroactive birth control pill. He made my life a living misery.
Well, they're very active at that age.
Oh, that's when they start asking you all of them where did I come from questions.
Natural enough for an inquisitive mind.
Yeah, well, I told Mike the tooth fairy brought him. Figured he'd learn the truth soon enough.
Who did you say would tell him? That's a problem, you see. They learn a lot of untruths when they're taught.
I sent him to school to learn the ABCs, and I teach him what's right and wrong. I figure the boys in the locker room will fill him in on the rest.
I see.
Ah, you learn by being a mother, sugar. I mean, no offense, Smith, but it's easy for you to say what a mother should do and all of that. But until you're actually a mother, you just don't know about those sort of things. It's kind of like bowling, you know what I mean?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Well, a person can tell you that you should have thrown the ball this way or that way or put a curve on it or let it go a bit sooner. But they don't know what they're talking about because they ain't the ones that's knocking the pins down. Follow me?
I've never really thought of it like that.
Well, looks like we're it.
They're not coming.
Ted says he can't make it. His back's acting up.
Oh, the last time his back was acting up, he was supposed to.
Really fine gentleman. It's nice to see he has loved ones who care about him.
Well, we like to look after our own, you know. You never can tell. We might end up in here one day ourselves, eh, Ruthie?
Yes.
Does the doctor think they'll remain like this?
Well, in a case like this, there's usually little, if any, progress. A bilateral cerebral vascular accident or a stroke of that magnitude, why, he's lucky to just be alive.
Yeah. Can he have some birthday cake?
Oh, no, I wouldn't recommend it. Might choke him. He can't swallow like us. We have to feed him through a nasogastric tube.
Yeah. That's great.
Yes, well, happy birthday, Mr. Winkler. All the very, very best. Good day, folks.
Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker. About the bill for the party. My brother Ralph insists that you mail the bill to him. His address is in your files.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'll be reimbursing him later, but right now it's just that you mail it to him.
Oh, certainly. I really wish I didn't have to charge you folks, but, well, you understand.
Oh, of course.
G'day, then.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I was just thanking him for all the work they do. I mean, these people are really dedicated.
So is Ted coming?
No, I said you can't make it.
Hey, look, we might as well get this thing started. We got a long drive ahead of us.
I guess you're right. Hey, Meg, why don't you put the candles on the cake?
Hey, we don't need to put on all 75. Let's just put on one. It's the thought that counts.
Sounds great. Hey, Ralphie boy, why don't you pour some punch? Ruth, you open some presents. Somebody cut the cake. Let me get a flash cube of this camera, and we'll get some pictures of everybody. Hey. Great. Okay, everybody act natural.
Why do you always say that? How do you expect us to act natural?
You know what I mean. Smile or something. Hey, Meg, why don't you show Uncle Wink his new radio?
Radio?
Yeah, right there. She's take the price tag off with it. God, Ruth, why didn't you take the price tag off?
Because I didn't wrap the stupid thing. That's why.
Great. Okay, now everybody move over by the bed. I want to get a picture of everybody and Uncle Wink. Come on, Ruth, get over this side here. Right over there, Ralphie and Meg. Good, stay there. Right there, Ruthie. Oh, this is going to be great. Great. Just like Mussolini.
Mussolini.
Well, I can never get it right. Let's get a picture of Ruth giving Uncle Wink a birthday kiss.
I can't. I got a cold.
What cold? You don't have a cold.
I was telling you this morning, I'm coming down with a cold.
Well, pick up the Bible and pretend you're reading something out of it.
Oh, can't I just stand here?
Come on, what's an action in the picture? Pick up the book and get some reading out of it.
Christ, the things I'd go through for that stupid camera.
Great. Okay, Ralphie, now you get a picture of me and Uncle Wink. I'll pretend I'm giving him some punch.
You can't do it, Barry.
I'm just gonna pretend.
Yeah.
Say cheese, Uncle Wink.
You can put him down now.
Great. You didn't know your dad jerks and spill it all over the Bible?
Yeah, here, I'll do that.
Oh, I don't get it. Here, take this one. Jeez.
Have you got any aspirin?
Aspirin, you can't have a hangover yet, Ralphie. The party hasn't even started.
Darn, I wish they had some more dirt.
Well, it's a birthday party, not a funeral.
Glad you reminded me.
Well, hey, what did I say? What did I do? Just trying to liven things up around here a bit. I mean, there's no reason why everybody has to mope around at Uncle Wink's 75th birthday party. I mean, we're supposed to be having a little bit of a good time here, having some fun.
For Christ's sake, will you shut up?
What did I say? What did I do? I'm
For
just trying
Christ's
to
sake, will you shut up? I know it's a birthday party, you dim-witted egotistical slob. That doesn't mean you have to blab your idiotic mouth off.
Well, I never.
That's right. You hit it right on the head. You never cared for Uncle Wink. You never invited him to see your children or share your table. You never thought of anyone in your useless life except for yourself. You've never done anything except sit around and stuff your fat face with food and whine to anyone who'd listen about your own petty little problems.
Hey, you can't talk to her like that.
Well, it's about time somebody did.
Ralph, stop it. He's been under a strain.
The only strain I've been under is from these two idiots. You know, I'm surprised you even showed up.
Oh, listen to Mr. Holiness here. Mr. Nice Guy. Well, I didn't see you being
Don't
so
you dare say anything to me you like.
No.
When Uncle Wink didn't have a red cent, you tossed him out of your house like a roach. After he'd been giving you money for 10 years. I mean, he lived with us for 4 years. 4 years. How often did you see him in those 4 years?
Well, gee, we had problems of our own.
Don't give it that, you thankless slob. You never saw him once. You never saw him once. You never even sent him a birthday card or wrote him a letter. And let me tell you something. He was old and a little senile, but it hurt him. He knew that you, both of you, couldn't care less if he lived or died.
That's not true.
Don't tell me. I lived with him. The only reason you're interested now is because of the will. And don't think I'm not ashamed and sick to death that I haven't been up here for the last year, because it puts me in the same class as you two.
You know, if it wasn't for Uncle Wink lying here at his 75th birthday party, I think I'd take you outside and just about
would. I'd love to make his last few days a little bit happier by spreading your face all over the floor.
Ralph, please stop. Come on, Harry. Let's get out of here before it rubs off.
with pleasure. You know, you really did it this time, you and your big blow-up mouth. But you watch yourself, because next time you fall flat on your face, I won't be there to pick you up, you
pompous idiot. The only reason I've had anything to do with you is because you're my brother, a fact I admit to no one outside the family. I mean, do you think I've avoided you for all these years just because of that thing you call a wife? Can't you get it through your thick head that you disgust me? Now, why don't you get out of here before I throw up?
Oh, come on, Harry. He's just jealous because he can't have kids like ours.
Yeah.
You're wrong,
Dr. Wilburn, please? Thank you. Dr. Wilburn, Mr. Parker, Oak Hill's Rest Home. Sorry to disturb you on a Sunday, Doctor, but one of our residents has passed on. Was wondering if you could come over and pronounce him? After lunch, that would be fine, Doctor. Thank you.